All right, let's see if NVIDIA can actually record for a while now, instead of screwing up like it always does. I got to keep an eye on NVIDIA. I can see an icon up there, and I can see an icon down on the lower right. But I mean, I have F11, the key F11 on the keyboard. That's the start and the stop for the video. That's it. Nothing else is assigned to it. Yet, NVIDIA keeps turning itself off, all by itself. I have to very well keep an eye on those. I might have to restart the video again. Anyways, besides all that, today is the 27th of December, 2025. And if anybody knows anything about Planet Coaster 2, they know that if they see this, they know it's the very latest version. All right? So what we are going to do is we are going to ride, we and some of these people are going to ride this roller coaster. And I just did a lot of editing in the basement. I call it the basement. But we're going to open this ride for now because I redid some of the structures, and I redid the track. Because the last time I did it, I had them crash into the water. And they did crash into the water over here. But now what I've done is I've made an edit. Because the last time what happened was they came along here, they came off of here and they hit this piece of track here. This was not in the picture. This was missing. So this used to go to this. This is where they went. So this was gone. So they fell off the edge, they hit this, and they went all the way down into the water. Well, now what I've done is I edited it now, so now it comes this way, and it's going to go this way, and they're going to pick up a lot of speed. Look at that. Look at that fireworks frozen midair. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sphere. Right, so, and now it's going to come down this long ramp here, and it's going to shoot them out. Now, I just got through doing it, and it worked fine. But NVIDIA, I had not noticed, it stopped recording again. Damn. How long have you been around, NVIDIA, huh? 30 years now, and you still can't get it right. God. Well, anyway, we launched them. This is the border. If I would have wanted to, I could have extended this even further. So it would shoot them way out there. But I figured this was good enough. And I actually saw the car come down and crash out by these trees out here. All right, so anyway, let's get to business. Let's see who's going to ride. We're going to open this because we had to re-edit at the coaster here. We're going to have to test it first. So we'll watch these people for a while. Turn the volume down a little. Now, this thing may stop recording. I'm going to keep an eye on it. And I'll have to piece it together. Because NVIDIA's got some issues. And it makes me use some tissues. What we have going on over here is some fireworks. They like the fireworks. Anyway, let's go ahead and do what we're going to do. Okay, so somebody's coming. Well, let's see who gets in the front seat. That's what we're going to keep an eye on. Okay, a guy and a girl. A guy and a girl. They're in the front seat. So we're going to see them coming pretty soon. That could be father and daughter. Don't know. But anyway, you see what they look like? All right, we're going to turn time back on and let them take off. Yeah, bye-bye. There they go. Yeah. Now let's go over here and find them coming. And then we're going to join up with them once they get over to here sometime. Here. I'm going to try to catch them. And we can see them coming. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to get in with them. And I will pause the video a few times, especially near the end, so we can see them get launched. We should see them coming pretty soon here. There they come. See them? Now I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording only in 2K, but I'm playing in 4K. Okay. Today's date, I think I mentioned it, 27th of December. Now we're going to get rid of this. Just got to keep an eye on this recording. Did a lot of editing in the basement. Made it kind of scary down there. I get out and we go for the grand finale. Okay, so I am out of it now. I got to keep an eye on that recording. So we're way back where I were. Yeah, they're up here. Well, we're still recording. I can see the icons. Now, they're not going to be real happy here. Like I said, this is the older one that I had when they fell into the water. This time, we altered the track. Instead of going that way and getting spun to death, this time they're going to come this way. They're probably not real happy. But she got her eyes closed. They're not happy at all. Looks like they're shaking. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, people. All right, this is where we stop it a few times. This is where it really gets funny. Okay, they're going to come around this corner like crazy, fast, and we're going to keep up. We're going to keep up with them. Okay, they're about ready to be pretty scared. Let's let them come down to here. About right, we're going to let them go to about right here and see how fast they're going, and we're going to get a look on their faces. Because this ought to be funny. It sounds like they're happy. But no, they're not. Oh no, something's wrong. Oh no, they're looking down. Look at them. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. No, something's wrong. The ride broke. Oh no. Look what they got to see here. Look. We're going to get ourselves into position. And we're going to catch them right about when they lift off, I hope. I hope I can catch it. Because they're going quick. Whee! Okay. Oh, no. They're not happy. No, this is not right. Something's wrong. They even have a shadow. Look, they have a shadow. That's their shadow. They have left the track. All right, we're going to tap it again. We're going to get them kind of close to the border. The border is over here. And I can't go much past it. I can only go to around. Oh, God. What is going on with this game? How can they do that to us? Just because I go to the border, now it moves me a half a mile away? What is wrong with this game? God. All right, let's let them go a little further. We're launching them. All right, here they are. This is not good. Now, I got to put the camera just right so we can see them crash. I wish I could have got rid of some of those trees. Let's let them go a little bit more. All right, now, are they over the border yet? Not quite. Now they're past the border now. See the border line? That's the edge of the park. I can't go anymore. This is it. No, not again. You retard game. What a dip-ass. I mean a dip-ass, people. Why would you do that? God, how stupid. Now I can't get over there. Well, they're on it, believe me. You can probably see their heads. They're on it. Yeah, I can see their heads. If I try to get any closer, it's going to zing me over there again. I can see their heads. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can just get it barely over the border. Let me get a little closer. Let me try it without having them make us do that again. Yeah, you can see them. They're there, plainly there. You can see their heads. There's their heads right there. They're on it. All right, let's let them go, and then we're going to let them crash. Let's go a little bit further into the trees. You could hear them. And let's watch between these branches, see if we could see them when they're coming down. They're right there. You see them right there? Bam! They're gone, baby. The last time I did it, I saw them hit the ground. This time I don't have the camera at the right angle. But they're out there. And it's still recording. Unbelievable. What I had to do is reboot the computer again. All right. Anyway, we just saw what's supposed to be impossible to do in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vid. It was fun. Later.